I got a CCD in my A-levels, and my first year of uni, which was actually a foundation year, I had to resit the last exam, so I passed. So I'll tell you this not as a medical student or as an investment banker or a genius tech coder. I'll tell you this as a normal guy, that being productive wasn't easy. And there are certain things that I had to find out along my journey that helped me improve my productivity. Because of that, I'm now managing to stay consistent with YouTube, managing my fitness and my health. I'm actually taking a course at the moment while working a full-time job on personal training, so I can hopefully switch and do that full-time. And that's the main reason why I want to make this video. The first factor is good gear. I'm not talking about drugs, I'm talking about the equipment. My productivity life changed when I copped this. This is an iPad 10th generation. See, when you actually invest in the tools that you're using, it gives you an extra factor of wanting to use it. Imagine you've got a car outside and it's run down and barely working, but then next morning you go there and it's a nice brand new Audi or Beamer. You're just going to be like, I want to rag it. The same way, if you actually spend some money investing in the technology that you need, you automatically have a nice drive to want to use it. Just sounds satisfying, you get me? So little things like that. Instead of writing on a shitty A4 pad, now I'm writing on an iPad. If out of 10, I normally used to go to work twice. Now with this iPad there, I just think to myself, well, I do want to write a little bit. And that 2 might turn to 3, might turn to 4. And if you think about that over the long run, if you can get yourself to work an extra 2 or 3 times out of 10, you're making massive progress. If you've still got a toaster set up with Windows XP and it takes you 10 minutes to load up the computer, by the time you sit down, your ass is going to bounce. So instead of buying the new Gucci hoodie and AirPods, actually invest in improving the equipment that's going to help you get further. Today I got peppermint tea, and I think it's better than the chamomile one. Get this one instead. I know I recommended the other one before, but get this. Right, second point. Zero scrolling on Insta. Just listen carefully. The game of that explore page is to keep you hooked. There are literally scientists and engineers that are getting paid 6 and 7 figures to try and figure out how to keep your ass hooked on there. So how is your pea brain meant to fight back when you're sat alone in your room with the option? You can't. The only way I found to stop scrolling on Instagram is to delete the app. And it doesn't mean to delete the account, but just delete the app on your phone. And if you want to post something, just download it again and post. If you have that on your phone, you're only increasing the access. You're only making it easier for yourself to waste time. Go check your phone and see how much time you spend scrolling on Instagram, and there's your answer right there. You want to increase the friction of these things that will waste your time, like scrolling, not make it easier. Number 3, and this is key, you gotta stop jacking off. I wish someone told me this earlier when I was younger, but I'll be that guy for you. I'm gonna give you some serious bro science, so listen up. Us guys have certain hormones in our bodies which give us the drive to do things, both physically and mentally. The drive to get into the gym and smash a workout, the drive to sit down and focus, trying to really figure something out, like, oh, I need to make it work, I've got to do it, I've got to understand it, I've got to study it. That chemical and hormone is called testosterone, right? And one of the key factors as a man, as a driver of testosterone, is that we become worthy enough to attract a high quality, worthy woman, right? But the problem is that when you go on the hub and you jack off, all you're doing is signaling to your brain, oh wait, I've achieved it. The thing we wanted to do of finding that high quality woman, we've done it, so there's no need to do any more work. So once you've wasted that and you try to sit down to do 2 hours of deep work, or you want to go to the gym and start getting into a habit, it's impossible. Your brain's telling you, why waste energy? You've just done what you need to do. You will have little to no drive to be productive if you are still jacking off. And here's the next point, bro. It's that you've not explored enough. If you put me into a place where I don't really care or value the thing that's in front of me, might be a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not saying it's a good trait, but I will put less than 20% effort. But if you put something in front of me that's valuable, that has importance to me, you can literally see me change full tilt. I'm on it, I'm going for it. There's nothing that can pull me back. The reason I say this is because you're probably the same. It's just that you've not found what those things are. I literally started making websites at the end of my uni year, and then I started writing blogs. I also tried doing newsletters, then I tried through a marketing agency, then I tried to upload Instagram reels and TikToks, and now I'm on YouTube. But the whole point is, it's like you're navigating towards the things that are most important to you, and because I've found the things that give me the most fulfillment, now I've locked in. And when you find those things, your productivity will increase naturally without you having to do any hacks or anything like that. So if you're still struggling to sit down and do work, it might be because you've not found those things yet. And I'll be honest, bro, the only way you can do it, in my opinion, is through trial and error. Some people are just gifted and they found out right away that this is exactly what they want to do at age 5, age 6. So others are not like that. And if you're watching this, you're probably in that second category. but it just means you got to find out. Go out there, fail, find out things that are important to you, and then you will naturally increase your productivity. Now you might be thinking it's a bit of a different video compared to the gym ones. It's because I actually want to take you on my journey. Because right now I'm going through a very strict study phase. I'm managing my full-time job along with studying my PT course, which is completely online. So I think it will be a massive step for me to learn more about the gym and understand how exercise mechanics works, and I can teach you better as well. So instead of just logging off and thinking, oh, I'm going to do it solo, I thought I'll take you along that journey. So that's why this video is about productivity. But I'll be honest, living a productive life, living a healthy life, having a good body is so much more fulfilling than one of just wasting time and being lazy. And I think you don't understand that until you've experienced it yourself. I just feel like the majority of you don't know what it is that really stimulates you. If you pick that up and you lock into and apply those principles I've said, your productivity will skyrocket. And the feeling you have of pride when that happens is just beautiful, bro. But as always, you know my message, bro. Keep building, keep progressing, and I'll catch you in the next one.